Right, we are live. Happy morning, happy afternoon, evening, wherever you're at in the world. Today, I want to go over 5 tips that will help working entrepreneurs with a family. And I will say the final tip is one of my most powerful tips personally. It's the thing that's really gotten me through a lot of struggle, and I hope it gets you through struggle as well. And so as I go through my journey of life, entrepreneurship has been an absolute fun, amazing ride with ups, downs, left, rights, and everything in between. And just like anything else, you pick up tools and resources to move forward and leverage your life appropriately. So the first tip I want to start with is an attitude of gratitude. And the beauty of gratitude is one, it's very fulfilling and it keeps you grounded and it keeps you anchored to who you are and what you want in a positive sense. And just like any muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. And so with gratitude, I wake up every morning and I think, what am I grateful for today? And I usually just try and think of one thing. You can come up with two or three. It's up to you. But I'm always grateful for something. It keeps a smile on my face. It keeps me moving through the hard times and it keeps me enjoying the great times because they're going to be both. And if you have that gratitude, that attitude of a gratitude, uh, you're going to be able to go through those hard times and you come out even stronger than before. And on those great times, you're going to be able to take those times and really suck those in. So an attitude of gratitude, stay consistent and ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? The number 2 tip is define what you are doing and why you're doing it. Really define the why behind the thing that you're doing. And what this does is it keeps you moving, because you know why you're doing it. If you have no idea why you're doing the thing that you're doing, you're going to give up when it gets hard. You're going to say, well, I'm packing it in and I'm done. I'd like bringing in my fighter's journey on this. There were things I hated doing. There was this hill that we would run up, and I ran up this thing because I knew how great a shape I would be in when I would run up this damn hell of a mountain. And that's what it was. It was a hell of a mountain. When I would go to get ready to run up it, I would literally get nervous before I would run up that damn thing because I knew what I was getting ready to put my body through and put my mind through. I didn't want to do it, but I remembered why I was doing what I was doing. I like winning. I like winning and I don't like losing. I like being my best, and that mountain was going to do that. And so that's what pushed me to do that thing when I would do it. Every time I would go into my future and see myself being the winner, see myself getting my hand raised, see myself getting what I wanted. And the way this helps as a family individual is, why are you doing what you're doing? Is it for your spouse, for your kids, for yourself, for all of you? Like, why is it that you're doing what you're doing? Because there's going to be tough times, especially with the family. You're dealing with so many different opinions and thoughts and people. I'm going to go over a tip with that as well. But if you know why you're doing it, it's going to give you strength, it's going to give you character, and it's going to help you move forward and do the things that you need to do as a supporting man or a supporting woman on that journey. Tip number 3 is remind yourself hard can become easy. When I was a first-time parent, what a rush, a ride, and a lot of other stuff in between. Like, it wasn't easy because I wasn't used to being a parent. But I knew that things that were hard could become easy. And I would stack these tips together. I would know, like, why am I doing this? Okay, I know why I'm doing it. And I would have gratitude on the good times and the bad. I would have gratitude, just like, you know what? I'm thankful I have another moment to live. I'm thankful I have another moment with my kid. I'm thankful I get to love my child up. I get to love my wife up. I get to love now my children up. I didn't know I was going to have two, but that is what life gives you sometimes. You never really know what you're going to get, and you just have fun. You just have a lot of fun on the journey, and you know you can get better. You know that hard can become easy if you believe that it can. When you believe that it can, and you focus on what you can focus on and what you can control, and you try not to focus on what you can't control, because that's going to be a nightmare in itself, and it's just going to make life a heck of a lot harder. So focus in, where are you doing good? And you can look at where you're doing bad, but don't judge yourself and beat yourself up. If you're looking at where you're doing bad, how do you improve on it? How do you get better at it? We're all trying. We're all doing the best that we can. And I always say, with the right tools and the right resources, you'd be surprised what you can become on this journey. So ask the right people to help you move forward and do the things that you need to do. Now, tip number 4 is navigate purpose, not people. And this has helped me as a fighter. It has helped me as an entrepreneur. It has helped me as a family man. If I focus on navigating people, it becomes too hard. And what navigating purpose over people means is everyone's doing something for some sort of reason. Even our kids are doing something for some sort of reason. And if we can figure out the reasonings of why people are doing what they're doing, focus on that aspect and not on, well, they should be this way. No one should be anything. People are going to choose what they want to be and how they want to be it. And you can fight that all day long. And if you are, I wish you the very best of luck, but that's going to be a hard game to play. But if you focus on purpose, like, okay, why are they doing what they're doing? And if I want them to do something different, this comes from dad to son as well, sons now. But when I look at my son and he might not be doing the right thing, and I think like, all right, why is he doing what he's doing? And I try and figure that out first. Sometimes it's just curiosity. It could just be curiosity. And I know as parents, they can get to that space where it's like, they should know better. Sometimes they don't. Little kids. It depends. We're in different places and different spaces and at different times. So ask yourself, why are they doing what they're doing? And how do you change that into something that's more productive for themselves and for the rest of the family dynamic? And the 5th tip, like I said, this is my power play. This is the one that's gotten me through and through, and it continues to. Since what we focus on grows, I say understand when to go into your past, into your present, and into your future. When you can focus at the right place and the right time so that you can consistently have energy and consistently have momentum moving forward on your journey, it makes it so much easier. So what does this exercise look like? Well, sometimes I'm an 11-month-old and he has this irritating, whiny cry. He does. Like, it's ear piercing and it's irritating. And so what I do is I either go into the future and look at, okay, this is going to pass, or I go into my past as, what obstacles have I overcome before? What have I dealt with and gotten better with dealing with before? I don't stay in this present moment of misery of saying like, oh my God, why doesn't he stop? Because sometimes he's not going to stop. I've given him everything, food, changed him. He had his nap. He's in a good place. But sometimes, at least my baby, I don't know, maybe other people have babies who never cry. Sometimes your baby's going to cry. And if you can focus on, all right, let me go into the future and say, this is going to pass. It's going to be good. Or I go into the past and say, I've gotten through worse. So I'm going to get through this because I love my kid. When you exercise this, you get better at doing it. Going into your future, your present, and your past. Because going into your present is a present too. Sometimes it's a great time to really focus in on the moment, stay on the moment, in the present, where you're at. and hold on to that moment. Sometimes it's better to go into the future because in the present moment just sucks right now. It's just hard and you want to go somewhere else. Sometimes it's better to go into the past. And I want to give a warning on this. It's not to say to stay in one space. Like if you're thinking of the past and you're staying in your past, then that's pretty dangerous because you're not growing any. If you just focus in on your past, you're not growing any. If you're just focusing in on your future, you're not enjoying the present. So it's important to maneuver through all three of these: the past, the present, and the future. So I hope these tips help you out. And if you're a family person and you have tips of your own, please share them below. I'd like to know. And if any of these did help you, please like, share, comment, do whatever you can to get the message out. Because I know as a family individual, we're doing the best that we can and we want to always do better. You know, I'm family oriented. I love my family and I'm always looking to improve, and I'm always looking to exercise the exercises that I do and get those strong and tailored so that I can be ready for whatever comes my way. So I hope you all have an amazing day. Hey, what's up, Eli? Oh, thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. I'm glad you loved it. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later. Take care.